Greetings. Let's do a quick energy read, shall we? Yeah, when when I studied under Jeffrey Allen at Mind Valley, that was one of the things that he said. He's clairaudient, so he said, a lot of the things that we hold true just simply aren't. And I call it INFJ self-talk. They call it clairaudience. However, yeah, the hardest part of intuition is following intuition. Make a wish. So, when I see something like that pop up in the algorithm on YouTube, we're energetically attracting things to us. Any way you want to understand a smartphone picking up your vibrational frequency. So when I posted that, please open the door. That's the energy that's going around. Pop-ups coming back over, the candid camera energy, and then I posted on Facebook. And Amber pops in. Another INFJ. Another psychic. There's the ESP. I've never seen this movie, but that's the second confirmation today. That's the only reason I do what I do, is for that reaction. When I get an intuitive hit and then I just do it, someone always responds, "Hey, how'd you know what I was thinking?" Well, I didn't. I just listened to the voices in my head, and then you confirmed I did a good job. That's what it is. You're sitting in meditation, you're death scrolling. You go, oh well, this fits perfectly with the energy at hand. Let me just post. Was that Natalie Portman as a kid? Is that who that is? Yeah, I saw The Professional when I was a kid, and it was like, and just like you said, this is the second confirmation today. I was thinking, damn, when I saw this as a kid, I didn't even have a clue just how brutal that movie was. And then the very first comment, yeah, I remember seeing this when I was 13 years old, but now I'm 35 and this scene is fun. It's what it is. So basically helping out a kid, and he's a John Wick type. So it's just what it is. I'm glad you found it amusing. It's what it is. I don't know. You have all of this energy in the past wanting to return. No. it's called forgiven for a reason. Moving forward. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. As should I be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those of your readings for. Namaste. The energy just seems to be a little bit everywhere. The energy's wonky. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Yeah, you got to keep in mind, you're talking about narcissist's main goal in manifesting is your pain. So them seeing you happy wrecks their entire reality. They don't want to see you happy. They're narcissists. So it's what it is. As sad as that is to say, we're taking our power back. And if you know that an intuitive business or helping empaths develop their empathic gifts, all of the narcissists that are cashing in on the spiritual community are going to be a challenge. And the fact that it only takes one of us with a business that is a magnet for them inside of tarot to draw them in like a bug zapper, it's just what it is. The problem is you're going to have the entire Pisces collective, because of that, manifesting narcissists in their life. Karmics. It's what it is. Your gifts are priceless to you. If you're not developing your gifts for the highest good of all, it's what it is. It's not going to matter how much harmony and balance you have in your finances and your love life. If you're not healed, if you're not healing yourself or healing others, what good is it? You can't spend it. You can't move. You can't walk around. And you ladies are absolutely right. People are all in their emotions and their feelers, not because they regret what they did to a human being, but because they got caught. Okay, well, fuck, we've all been. That's what it is. I'm still trying to prove the shit that I got into isn't because of them. It's what you girls say it is, so it's what it is. I'd rather believe you than them. They're trying to erase your memory, Pisces. Well, the paranormal INFJ's got some very, very strange shit going on. It's a whole lot better now. Pisces, they've been doing this shit to you since you were a kid. Hell, they thought I was crazy up until now, and now they are. Now they're going crazy, and we've achieved 5-star reviews from all the doctors and nurses we'll be referring them to. That's what it is. If they're not the ones responsible for what you're talking about in the card, you've got CNAs, RNs, and that's just what it is. You got to think. There is no profit for the devil in the divine cure. Plain and simple. Self-healing. The last thing they want is you healing yourself. The last thing they want is you having a love bond between you and other people around you. That's the last thing that they want. They want their dark energy. They don't want you producing your own energy and protecting it. They don't want any of that. They don't. Ask them. That's what it is. However, yes, we're going to continue this year out. What it is, divine endings and conclusions. Only the strong survive. How's your energy? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, sinner masters, Mama, I'd ask to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Seems we have an earth angel on the planet. going through an awakening that they just don't want to happen. This was the one thing that they did not want on this planet, and that's fine. That's fine. I also know Dr. Joe Dispenza works really well with the 100th monkey. The 100th monkey study, same way I do. If monkey see, monkey do. If I can do it, anybody can. That's what it is. The energy is everywhere. We'll be dealing with light. We'll be dealing with love. We'll be dealing with karmics. We'll be dealing with the harmony and the balance towards the manifestation. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, you ladies are doing an amazing job. You got to give credit where credit's due. You just got to give credit where credit's due. And yes, this will be their one last ditch attempt. It won't work. So that's what it is. Trying to silence someone in America. Well, whatever happened to freedom of speech? Whatever happened to the pursuit of happiness, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness? Whatever happened to that? Aren't those our basic Bill of Rights? Are we taking those away from each other? Is that what we're doing? That's what it is. Kind of hard to say I'm crazy when there's screenshots. Fucking y'all are advertising it. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. Is that false advertising? Is that what it is? Which starseed are you? Sounds like we went through a portal, doesn't it? It's okay. It's a whole new world. We're with an alien community. They want the truth to come out. They just don't know how to handle one of you trying to sacrifice us. Oh no. That's going to have ripple effect repercussions. There's nothing I can do about that. My card's in the upright? No, cool, we'll flip it around. Can you imagine? That's like the universe sending the new sheriff in town, and the first thing D does is try to do some shit. This is a bunch of doo-doo. The light on the situation, yes, these feminine teachers are upside down. They are guilty of doing whatever they did that they don't want you to know, and we're taking our power back from that. Glad it's women. Glad it's these women teachers that are all in their feelers. We'll get there. What have they done, Spirit? Oh, the gold diggers, the clout chasers, those who only cared about money versus the highest good of all. Will it be a shocker? Oh yeah, they're fighting. It's a cat fight. Didn't we just have a cat fight? What is the spiritual meaning of cat fight? And it's what it is. We are not responsible for what gold diggers and clout chasers do in a hive of bees and a gaggle of hoes. they're just another thought. Sad as it is, you got to think these were women you trusted. So, in the emotional realm, yeah, Master has stepped in, balanced emotion. We got some happiness haters out there. They need the Earth Angel to be all upset, all in victim mode. Why? Because they tried to unalive him? Aw, that's sad. Here's my card. Thank you. If they tried to unalive a 5-star healer, to me, that's advertising. Thank you for the free advertising. I appreciate that. Must have been over the truth. Meditation's upside down. People are in their emotions because they're just not meditating. And that's fine. I mean, that is the last thing they want you to know, is that meditation heals you, right? Do you think Dr. Joe Dispenza had to go through a whole lot of this? However, there's, it's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to say someone like Dolores. I mean, come on. If Dolores Cannon with $1,000 courses, 3 levels at $1,000 each, making hundreds of practitioners in over 117 countries since the 1960s when she started. She passed away in 2014. That's a pretty good legacy for a human being to leave. And the price of authenticity is imitation. You're not going to have every Joe Blow with AI putting it. Me, I have advertisements with Dolores's face beside mine. I have permission. I asked permission. I am a practitioner. The last thing they want you to know is that if your mind is powerful enough to make you sick, it's powerful enough to heal you. That crushes their system. The system you don't agree with, it crushes that. It does. Everybody's against Big Pharma and everybody is for Big Pharma. You're always going to have this and that. You can't get away from that. Unless they're aware of it. Moving forward to the karmics. Oh yeah, karmics have failed. We will be distancing these failures, and it's just what it is. You don't want to see someone as a failure. However, they are fighting a battle that has already been won. Thank you. The light brings the darkness to the light. How are they possibly going to fight the light? Oh shit, I'm exposed and burned by the sun. We're not worried about that. We are not worried about these karmic energies and the error of their ways. Put your heart into breaking your karmic contracts. Put your heart into not having any more karmic contracts. We are certainly not worried about karmics that have failed. It's what it is. I mean, that's lessons. It's a good thing. It's positive, right? It doesn't matter good or there is no good or bad. It's positive or negative. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'll check out. I'm talking about you right now. So watch the video. Watch the video. However, yes, if I know that you ladies are narcissist magnets, they can see you before you can see them. Once I was able to identify that, okay, great, just mirror that. Now we're the magic mirror. Now they have to look at themselves. Now they have to, they're triggered. You're triggering their demons, their insecurities, right? How do you treat an individual that triangulates? Because that's what they do. It's called narcissistic triangulation for a reason. And then when they get caught, their ego, they have the ego death. Okay, great. Unless they are a disorder, chances are they can grow from that. Sometimes not, though. I mean, it's what it is. You're so vain. You probably thought this song was about you. You like that shit? It is. It's no seat. The seat's taken. The seat's taken. INFJ and Pisces are taking over the planet. You have 2 different types of INFJ. They're all or nothing. They're either all about themselves or they're all about you. Why do they tell you to stop being a people pleaser? Okay, then you're not of service. Right? That's what it is. People that are of service, donations are unlimited. It's just what it is. You do the next right thing for the next right person. For every 1,000 people that will be a magnet of a negative polarity, 1 person can wipe them out. It's what it is. For every 1,000 people that'll screw you, 1 will do. You're saving the universe. Entire universe is inside of you. So harmony and balance in the situation. So that's the thing, is it didn't matter what they say, what they do. You go to my Google, I still have 5-star reviews. Regardless if I'm going to put any more investment into people slandering it, pissed off because they don't know, they're attacking the mirror because they don't know it's a mirror. So, and I mean, now that we're having a ripple effect of karma, that changes things up a little bit. That's why we have put the boundaries up. We have cut off all contact. We get contact. People are making it across the boundaries just fine because spirit allows that. So, you're right. Think about that. So, for harmony and balance, yeah, the energy exchange is upside down. Them harvesting energy, and then, oh no, we got caught harvesting energy. Attack! We gotta take it out! We gotta take it out! And then still haven't been able to, and now you ladies are saying they've got one last effort where they're trying to use what? Frequencies? Okay, great. How's that going to work for them with divine protection? It's going to backlash onto them and everyone involved. They don't think. You cannot go up against God. You can't go up against universal law. What is the law of interference that they're trying to interfere with? It's just what it is. They can't do anything about that. They're using black magic, and now they are suffering the consequences. Okay, great. Right? You take an earth angel and you cast unalive magic at that earth angel. Okay, now you have the angel of death and transformation. They forced a transformation by using death magic. Okay, great. Doesn't change who you are. It just changes the label. If I take a red shoe and I throw green paint on it, it's no longer a red shoe. It's now a green shoe. It's been transformed. People are having ego deaths left and right. It's what it is. The energy exchange is upside down for harmony and balance. They're having ego deaths, which is a wonderful thing, and families are in the upright. Cool. So finally, we have some upright families stepping in. Cool. What's the manifestation for that? Health. Health is wealth. They're all worried about their money, and now you girls are telling me that they're sick, can't move, can't talk. They got all this money. No wonder they're not paying the cash back. They can't move. Thank you. There comes the ESP reaction, which is what it is. It's what it is. Hell, we're manifesting health. We're manifesting love. Look at that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, INFJ kingdom. We have a Pisces kingdom and we have an INFJ kingdom. It's just what it is. What's the biggest problem? INFJ are the main ones that are narcissists. So if you've got a business that's going to be developing them, the last thing you want is them attacked by their own kind. Why do you think they're talking about Pisces? You have to walk away from Pisces. You get two Pisces INFJ in the room. One's an empath, one's a narcissist. You've got the empath narcissist paradigm all over again. That's what it is. And then groups. Why would groups possibly be talking about if you feel other people's energy? What did they do to those individuals that feel that energy? That's a very, very rare gift that they're trying to duplicate, and then they're out there talking about it. Why don't you let the person with the gift talk about it? Because they're karmics. It's what it is. So you've got the Sagittarius and Capricorn energy, and that's what it is. Spirit is telling us these are narcissists that have tried to cash in on the spiritual community. Okay, great. They're the ones getting karma. Spiritual businesses come with karma. They're putting on a show because they don't want you to know the weird shit that's going on in the background. And that's fine. They know their tower moments are coming. We can't do anything about that. They're trying to protect everything that they have cashed in on. And there's nothing wrong with abundance. I agree with that. But tarot, people connected to the divine, connected to the subconscious mind, are outing these people for ill-gotten gains of a spiritual nature. Holy shit. And they don't realize, they don't think anything's wrong with it. You don't think anything's wrong with going to work at the World Trade Center until a plane hits it and you pancake to the bottom. We're trying to tell you, but they don't want to listen. Well, they do want to listen now. Now they're all finger pointing and in chaos and calamity and conflict because the psychics have developed their abilities. The first will become the last. Okay. Those of us that, while they were out there creating an illusion and a bunch of fraud schemes and scams, we were working on our abilities that spot that shit. Moving forward, intuitive awareness. How you like that? How you like that? Works for me. What's the past energy? Yes, they nurtured the wrong thing. They didn't nurture their intuitive abilities. What's the final outcome? Yeah, it looks like some masculines are stepping up to the plate, stepping into their masculine energy, stepping into the ability to make absolutely sure that divine feminines who were attacked and harvested off of bring the truth to the light. That's all you can do. Bring the truth to the light and forgive them. The trash will take itself out. Support, yes, the trash will take itself out. Negative energies, we don't even have to remove that negative energy. They're doing it on their own. The ripple effect that is scattering out to these people, when you hear these readers talking about them being haunted, I've dealt with it my entire life. It's paranormal INFJ. Okay, so when you attack one, what you put out comes back to you. You've got readers talking about they sent the high priestess spirits and the high priestess played with them. I'm guilty of shit like that. When I tell people and they just don't believe it, and now you've got everyone on the planet talking about it, and I've been telling them the whole time. Nothing has changed. Spirit invocation. Look at that. In the upright. So it's not black magic. I'm telling you. Light and dark. Light is information. Dark, you're in the dark. Right? White magic, black magic. That's what it is. Positive and negative. One is information, one is lack thereof. One is positive Reiki, healing, crystals, divination, positive healing purposes. Black magic, negative, and I do have to agree with the dark magicians. If I'm removing negative energy from someone, that truly is black magic. You're removing the negative energy from someone. The positive aspect, they have to go through a healing crisis. They have to have the emotional release. You get rid of what doesn't serve to make room for what does. And we've told them this. No, what ends up happening? I'll explain. So, faith healers. Remember that there used to be a movie called Leap of Faith. Steve Martin, I think. Anyway, that's what they do. They go to a town, and it does. It dates back. It's biblical. So you've got people that 12 disciples walk into a village. Hey, we've got this alchemist, this mystic that can turn water into wine, can heal the sick, make the blind see, make the crippled walk. And they go in, they get their vibration raised up, like when you go to mass, they raise your vibration up, right? So that you're at the frequency for miracles to manifest. Large groups of like-minded people can make miracles happen. They raise the vibration. Okay, so they take little Timmy in a wheelchair into the tent. Everybody pays their money to come in for the faith healer, and they get one healer up there with activated palm chakras like Reiki. Right? The Holy Ghost, I'm going to cast demons out, blah, 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 raising the vibration up. Okay, so they bring little Timmy up. They stand little Timmy up. He gets his vibration rate and he hits him right in the third eye, and he falls back, and then he stands up, and little Timmy's dancing, and then gets back in the wheelchair, and they take him back and carry him home to the same lower vibrational environment that made him sick in the first place. And then no one believes anymore. Oh, it was a scam. They wheeled some little kid. No, he's rebooting the individual. Right? You're doing it. It's like, okay, the body is an avatar, like a robot. Period. Just because it's bioorganic doesn't make it any less of a sophisticated machine that grows. Right? So when you run off of electricity, me just saying that to you, if you go and look in the mirror, and I've told this 100,000 times, go look in the mirror right now. What you see in the mirror did not exist 7 years ago. It's where the old wives' tale comes from. Break the mirror, you got 7 years bad luck. Break the image, you hold energy. Same thing with QHHT. Quantum healing, you've got past life energy that you've carried over. How did Dolores discover this? She had to find certain safety measures as she was pioneering the technique. Let's say she took, perfect example, she takes someone down into a past life. They were hung in the Wild West, right? If she didn't remove that energy and leave the past in the past, they would go home and call her, hey, I got rope burns on my neck. They're carrying the energy over. The body doesn't understand. Time is not linear. You think it, it is so. So, enough of that. How do you defrag your computer? They talk about people fragmenting their souls by leaving a little bit of their energy in multiple different people. It works the same way as a computer. Technology, engineering. Technology based on the brain, the personality, the four cognitive functions. How you process information, how you retain and absorb it. Extroverted, introverted, intuitive, sensing. Computers have sensors, things of that nature. Okay, so you store the information, you regurgitate it out. Cool. Technology, the brain. Engineering, the body. You're mimicking. Engineering is mimicking things to make it simpler. A crane. This is a crane. So, I missed. This is a crane. Oh, here, let's put 50 more cents in. It's an arm. Right? A bulldozer is a hand picking stuff up. You have engineered heavy equipment to do bigger jobs than what a body can. Engineering, the body. Technology, the brain. Anatomy, physiology. That simple. So, what are we going to do now, huh? A little love, light, and truth? A little love, light, and truth? Let me go check these messages. That's what it is. I mean, that most people are like, why the hell would he do something like that? Because Spirit told me to. And then what do I get? Somebody in my messages, somebody in my text. Man, I was just thinking about that. I don't know why I do shit. I fucking just do it and I get that reaction. The hardest part about listening to your intuition is following your intuition. You never know. And that's the main thing an INFJ, an introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging type is going to tell you. We don't know how we know. We just know. It's you've got tarot. It's universal life force energy. Okay, so if it's universal life force energy, Reiki, Ray, universal key, life force energy. If you don't protect yourself when you're channeling this energy, what kind of life forces are there in the universe? Right? You've got an INFJ chameleon, and then you hear these readers make up. They don't know what an INFJ is. They don't know why it's called the INFJ chameleon. They make up their own interpretation. An INFJ mimics the other 15 types on the personality. The MBTI, the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Indicator, the INFJ is the only one with the uncanny ability to mimic the other 15. Basically, we mimic the other 15 and don't even know who they are. They have no clue how their mind works, and we mimic all 15 of them. I can remember going and talking to someone. I was like, it's like when I see something, I get like 15 different, 15 different hits on how to explain it. Weight, distance, texture, measurement, 15 different perceptions of how to perceive one item. Oh, that sounds absolutely crazy. Do your research on the INFJ? You mimic all the other 15 personality types, never having a perception of your own until you're in front of them and you mirror them. Or you're better than them. You become the narcissist. With an I mimic all 15 of the personality types, so I'm better than you. No. If I mimic all 15 different types of the personality types, then I am you. I'm no better than you. I am you. Namaste. Namaste. The divine center in me where the entire universe dwells sees the same divine center in you. When you are grounded and centered in that divine center, and I am centered there as well, In that moment, we are one, and I bow to you. Namaste. That's what that word means. Whole bunch of words in one word. That's what I tell people all the time. When you talk spirituality to people, they think you're crazy because you're speaking a different language to them. Namaste. What the fuck's namaste? You want to go with me? Namaste. That's what it is. You gotta love them. It's okay. They do. They think you're absolutely crazy. Well, what the fuck's he talking about? It's a different language. Some of it's Japanese. It's what it is. It's what it is. Anytime you see me put out a word and you don't know what it means, Google it. It's that simple. My spelling's impeccable. Not always, not always. Sometimes I do misspell shit. And keep in mind, anytime I misspell something, it's because I'm in a hurry. Hey, you misspelled this. Great. I'm glad you're a free proofreader. That's what it is. Namaste.